particular time I already started panicking, because I'm like, okay, where am I going to? First of all, I'm on fire. This lady is not done with whatever she's doing, and I need to get. I started feeling like peeing, guys. I was in that much pain, and so it's like she opened her legs and then put me inside, and then put me in front of the tap so that she could rinse my hair. That's what she did. Hey there, kings and queens, welcome back to another edition of Daisy's Talks. My name is Mongai, but I'm commonly known as V Daisy. Now, if you're new here, please consider subscribing. I'd like to believe that I share, some pretty awesome content here. If you don't believe me, please do go check out my previous videos and consider subscribing, right? Anyways, so whenever I have to tell the story, I get so triggered, guys. Anyways, let me tell you guys the story. So during the time that these events occurred, my dad used to stay in another province for work. So whenever he used to come over, to where we stay, it was like a daddy-daughter affair, I'm trying to say. Like, would follow him everywhere, would be those kind of children, would be like, daddy, please buy us ice cream, daddy, take us to Spare, daddy this, daddy that, daddy this. So he used to take us to wherever we wanted to go. When we wanted to get our hair done, he would be a part of the process. Now, on this particular weekend that he came, my dad needed to go to a meeting in another place that we're not familiar with, and he said that he was going to get his hair cut there. So he had been there before. From what he said, he had been there before, so he actually knew a barber there that would be able to cut his hair, and he just believed that he would be able to get a hairdresser for me, because I wanted to get my hair done before we went out, and be daughters and dad sort of thing. At that time, my little brother was not yet born. So we went with him to where he was going, right? And so we just trusted that, wherever our dad goes, we're gonna be fine. I'm trying to say, the hairdressers, they are gonna treat us well, because in the past, that's what usually used to happen. I'm trying to say. So we went to the salon, and when we got there, it was packed, right? It was so packed, and my dad was getting his hair cut. As my dad was getting his hair cut, we kind of just had to sit down there and wait for our turn. But I think the hairdresser had this thing where she was like, I think that if the dad finishes and I haven't started with this girl, I was gonna go with my dad. So she decided to come and start relaxing my hair. That thing of placing a placeholder so that I don't go anywhere, sort of thing. So I actually was very particular and very specific with this lady, and I told this lady that I use Dark and Lovely Beautiful Beginnings to relax my hair, and I know that for most people it was difficult for them to understand that, because my hair was very coarse. So they were like, how can we be using a child's relaxer in this coarse hair? You get what I'm trying to say? That's what they used to think, because my hair used to look almost natural. That's how it used to look, and it was pretty thick at that time. So anyways, she told me that she was gonna go and mix it up, because they have kits. So they were gonna go and mix it up and then come and put it in my hair. So she came and she applied the relaxer. Now this lady was still busy doing someone else's hair at that particular time. She was getting straight up. Those are what do you call this? Like feeding up to. It was like a feeding up to, but in Ghana braid style. So she's busy doing this lady's hair, and I'm there with my relaxer, and my dad's haircut finishes and he left, right, for his meeting, so he can come and get us so we can go out for our date, so we can go to Spare. So my dad left, and that's when everything started going haywire, guys. This lady left the relaxer in my hair for 15 minutes, and I started burning. So now I was that kind of child who was used to endurance. I endure pain, and I was just like, no, it's fine. Let me just hold on so the relaxer works. That's the vibe that I had. That's just who I was, during pain. And now it was 15 minutes, and then I go back to this lady, and I'm like, auntie, my hair is what? My hair is burning. Now the thing is like they had like this by their sink. The sink was broken. I'd like to believe, right? The sink was broken. So they used to use like a cup and water to, you know, rinse their clients, to wash their clients' hair. And they only had one, guys. They only had one. And like I told you guys, the salon was full. It was packed. And there were people who were going to get their hair washed and everything. And at that particular time, I already started panicking because I'm like, okay, where am I going to? First of all, I'm on fire. This lady is not done with whatever she's doing. And I need to get my hair I need to go get my hair rinsed out, right? And then the lady that was now sitting, the client that was now sitting down there, she was like,
I've got somewhere to go. So you need to find someone else to go and rinse this child's hair because I'm not going to, wait for you again to go and rinse her hair out and then blow it out and everything. I'm not about that life.
That's what that lady said. And so she started calling out for some particular Abigail or something. And Abigail was not coming. Jesus! And my hair was burning. Jesus! And she's like, no.
Oh, dear, go and sit down. Go and sit down. I'll be with you.
Chai! And I'm like, yo, go and sit down. When my hair is burning like this, you know? That's how I was like. But anyways, I went and I sat down. I was obedient and I just went and I just sat down. So I sat down there and I waited for her. And I think I waited for another good 10 minutes, right? Remember, I was enjoying this entire time. I sat there for another 10 minutes and I stood up. So if you guys really calculated, well, it was 25 minutes now and the relaxer was doing my hair. So she attended to that lady and I stood up again. And this time, guys, when I remember I told you guys in the beginning that this thing like triggers me, I started feeling like peeing, guys. I was in that much pain. And I think I was kind of grown. I was like mid-teen, so it was embarrassing for me to even pee in front of people. But I started feeling this urge to pee, guys. Woo. But it wasn't like an urge that just came, but it was like a thing where like I was scared and I was in pain. Because my dad was not there and I didn't have a phone. The worst part of it was I didn't have a phone and my dad left me there. I started crying. I was so emotional and I'm like to this lady, my hair is burning, please come and do something. So there's this other spray, like an Plus spray that they usually spray you when you say your hair is burning. But remember, guys, it was 25 minutes into the relaxing session and this lady starts spraying my hair. So I remember sitting down and I started crying. And as I was crying, and the lady that was sitting down, I was like, please go in and attend to this child. Guys, it gives me, this thing gives me chills. I feel emo every time I think about it. Anyways, so she went and she rinsed my hair outside. So there was like a tap outside near where they used to. Remember I told you that the sink thingy that they had was full. So she went with me outside. Now the tap was very short, and at that time, remember I told you I was like a teen. It was very short, guys. And she went and she put my head under that tap, guys. Woo, and I got wet. And she's like trying to wash my hair quickly. And she's saying, "So I was just in a bad space, ne? So it's like she opened her legs, ne, and put me inside, and then put me in front of the tap so that she could rinse my hair. That's what she did. And she was rinsing, and guys, it was bad. It was bad. And she started rinsing my hair out. Okay, so she was rinsing my hair out with something that smelled like sunlight, ne? But I didn't want to let that get to me because first of all, I was grateful that my hair was being rinsed. Second of all, people use sunlight for hair care. Like, it's kind of normal, like, in black communities to do that. I was just so grateful. I came out and I was wet. And as so now, she covered my hair in like a towel, ne? And so I didn't see what was happening underneath my hair, right? So she covered it in a towel, left my hair wet, and she went to go attend to that other lady that she was still busy with, ne? So she went to that lady and started finishing off her hair before she came to me, which I waited another, 25 minutes, guys. It was a bad day. And so my dad came and just to look at how everything is going, just to see if, we were done so we could go. Because usually it would take roughly an hour 30 minutes. So he came to just check if I was still fine and everything. And I started complaining to him that did you know that actually my hair is tingly, it feels sensitive. I think they burnt my hair, ne? And he was like, I'm sorry. You know, you may probably just thought that it was one of those, you know how children complain. They were like, maybe she's just complaining and she wants me to be here whilst doing her hair. I was like, okay, it's fine. Let's move on. You know, I'm trying to say, let her just do my thing. I didn't even want to get my hair cornrowed anymore because I had so much pain, guys, and I was just trying to think whether if they're gonna do me that treatment that they do before after relaxing, you know, wasn't it going to awaken the pain that I was feeling on my scalp. And I think that's the reason why even up till today, I'm very tender-headed. I haven't always been tender-headed, but I'm very tender. Everything just touch my hair and I'm already in so much pain. That's the kind of person that I am, even up to date, right? And my scalp is just so sensitive. So I sat there and I'm waiting for this lady. Y'all will not believe what happens. You won't believe what I saw. So I went there. She's done with this lady and she sits down and she starts blow drying my hair. Now, if you guys watched my blowout routine, remember how I was like, you know, in the salon they do that thing. She did it, and it was fine at that time because my hair was still relaxed and, you know, it wasn't gonna do any actual damage to it. You know what I'm trying to say? You can't really get heat damage from that, right? So I went and okay, I'm sitting down and she's blow drying my hair. And she starts going like, sis. By the way, I would like to tell you guys that I was not in front of a mirror because there was someone else that already sat there. It was just a thing where like they were just, you know, undermining me because I was a child and my dad was not there. There was no parent there. So we were sitting there like in the corner and she's drying my hair. And she goes like,
Your hair has a beautiful brown, you know. I don't usually see this kind of brown, you know, in the hair.
And stuff like that. And I'm like, my hair brown. I was very confused, guys, because my hair is naturally kind of jet black. It's color number 1. It's dark, right? I'm sure you've seen in my other videos that my hair is quite black. Ne? It's black. If it's not color number 1, it's definitely color number 2. It's a natural black color. And she's like,
your hair is nicely brown, you know. You must start using Ladin.
Now the thing is like Ladin is like it changes your hair color, like it changes your hair color. So at the back of my mind I was thinking, did this lady mix something to my Dark and Lovely? Because my Dark and Lovely keeps my hair dark. Then she's done and she styles and she goes like, okay sister, I'm going to start cornrowing your hair. How do you want your hair to? So you guys can already tell. Anyways, let me keep quiet. And he's like, which cornrows do you want? How do you want it to be? And I'm like, no, I don't want my hair to get done. I don't want my hair to get done. And she's like, oh, but your daddy already paid. I'm like, no, my daddy did not pay. You get what I'm trying to say? And this lady, she took a comb and she started opening lines. Like, she started already opening lines. And I'm like, yeah, lady, excuse me. I don't want to get my hair done. Please. You know, my scalp is sensitive. You know what I'm trying to say? That's what I was saying. The lady kept plaiting my hair.
She what?
She kept plaiting my hair. And I think she plaited like this entire part before my dad came. And I thank God. When I saw my dad, it was like a moment of joy. It was like a moment of relief. It's like I saw an angel because I'm like, yo. And again, it was so painful. And I remember that part actually broke off. Like, because the attention also was on levels. Guys. So that's what happened though. So my dad came and then I'm like, my dad's like, oh, so you're still doing your hair? And I'm like, no, daddy, me, I don't want my hair done. It's like, but you're already doing your hair, ne? And I'm like, no, daddy, I don't want my hair done, ne? And you could see that I was serious and upset, ne? and was like, ah, okay, fine. So what's supposed to, I'm like, we'll keep it as a style. So I went with my hair done on the side here, and then they tied it up. My hair was long and everything. And they're like, oh, your hair is so long. Oh, your hair is so pretty and everything. I'll try and find a picture to insert to show you guys how my hair looked. But after that lady had done my hair, it just looked horrible. Of course, yes, it looked long, but it was ew. Meh, I don't even have the words for it. Guys, if you guys have ever had like such an experience before, please tell me down in the comment section. Let's have a laugh about it. Now it's like in the past, we can now laugh about it, right? So let me know if you work your horror stories down in the comment section below, and let's if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure that you like, share, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. See you guys in the next one.